Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Before I continue, let me get my microphone. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Now you should be able to hear me a little better. So, welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden, ladies and gentlemen. Today is it's a quick live. I realized I needed to harvest, and so that's what I'm doing today. Quite a few things to be harvested, and I need to do this quickly. So, thank you for coming. Remember your thumbs up when you come on. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. Here we are. I am at the string beans bed right here. So I'm harvesting string beans. I've been harvesting beans for about 4 or 5 days now. Yeah. And if I let them wait too long, they will get too tough. Here's what they look like up close. So I'm starting out with the string beans. Then I'm gonna move on to other things in the garden. These beds, each of these beds I'm gonna harvest greens from. So start here. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Remember your thumbs up. Thank you so much. I have a little bit of stuff already in the basket. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, so the string beans right here. When I'm finished, I have greens. We have kale, oh, the broccoli not ready yet. Um, collard greens. I have celery and mustard greens. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do these today because I won't be coming back in the garden for another 2 days. So if I let them stay too long, they'll be no good. So I'm gonna harvest them and give away most of it. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen today. Let's go on the other side. So thank you so much for your time and welcome. Yeah, give a thumbs up. If you like what you see, give a thumbs up. If you like what you see and you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. These are called pole beans. There's bush beans and there are pole beans. And the name fits it because it's on a pole. The bush beans, you don't need to put it on any poles or any trellis. You just simply leave it on the ground and it will just spread out in the bed. But this one grows upward. Yeah. I have to look in between to find them. I'm leaving the smaller ones for next time, next week, or maybe Sunday. I'll come back here. Yeah, let's come to this side. There's some more in there, but those are not quite ready. Thank you for coming. Please respond to the poll question. So this lovely one. This is nice. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. When I'm finished here, I'm going to the bed across where we have collard greens. All right, I'm going to show you what's in the basket already. Oh, I also have 2 habaneros, hot peppers. It's 2 beautiful peppers. Let me get you out of the sun. And these are the beans. And I also have a nice big papaya. And the rest of these I'm gonna leave for the next time so they can grow a little bit big. Oh, I see more. You know, every time you think you're finished, you're not really. Oops, this one broke. It's all right. Mhm. Think I need to water too. We haven't gotten any rains. Rain's been scarce lately. All right, so here is the. Let me start over here at the celery. Celery is growing tall. See that? Those are celery. Let me put you down a little lower. There you go. All right. Put a basket right here. The lettuce is finished. Okay. Look at this. Here's a big one. Mm, this is nice. Stalks are really big. Mm, fresh celery. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Mm-hmm. Got a nice bunch here. A nice bunch of celery. Okay, now on to the collard greens. Good evening, Dan. Good evening. Welcome. He says, please like and subscribe for the Charles for Lauderdale Garden. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I know it's way in the evening for you. Yeah, and when I'm finished here, I'm going to show you what happened in the garden last night. All right, these are the collard greens now. Okay. All right, let's take a look of why these have holes on them. Okay, it's not that they've been eaten up. Make sure you can see. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for subscribing and for your thumbs up. Remember that. I'll show you the basket as soon as I'm finished, but I'm going to put it over here where you can see some of it. If you leave the collard greens too long, they also will get too tough. You don't want your collard greens to be tough. It's not enjoyable when they're tough. So I like to pick them when they're tender. Yeah. Cut them when they're tender and you enjoy them better. And when they are too tough, they also get a little bitterish. Huh? Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and I'm here harvesting from our little garden. And these are collard greens. I've harvested some beans already. I've harvested the celery. And I'm trying to move on to the next. I'm going to show you some other things that are in the garden. I need to water a little bit later. But just let me get what we can right now. And most of this is going to be shared. Going to be given away. Yeah. Today's harvest mostly will be a giveaway. All right. So let me put the net and I'll show you the real reason why these nets are necessary. the net back on. All right. All right, check out the basket. Let me get out of the way. Here's the basket. Now let me show you what happened last night. See, over here we have our bed of okra, mini bell peppers, tomatoes, and I even have a scotch bonnet up here. These three lovely ones. However, when I came out just a few moments ago, I noticed something. Look at this. It's dug up. This is my green onions. That's dug up. Yep. Something definitely came in this bed, and I know exactly what it is. And let me show you what else happened. This is our okra plant. Look. Broken. It's broken. Yep. And there were a few okras on it. I'm going to cut off this one. Look, it's ready. And then we have another one that is also broken. And it's safe to say this was done by the raccoons. Yeah. This is their shortcut walk to where they go every evening, late in the evening and early in the mornings. They come through here. And it's the main reason why I have to put up netting in most of the bed, in most of the garden. So let me cut off this okra here and just go ahead and cut this plant off because there's nothing that can be done about it now. It's a big chunk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the things that happened. And this is a tomato plant. Let me see if there's I harvested a tomato yesterday. And I was wondering why this top of this netting was so dirty. I think they probably jumped on it. Yeah, there's more tomato. Oh, this needs to be trimmed. And I need to water as well. Hello. Hello. Mind you, Welt. Oh, I'm just going to say the last part of your name. Welt. Don't want to mess it up. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I appreciate you stopping by. Yes. So let me trim off some of this. Man, they were really digging last night, you know. Those raccoons. Here's another spot right here. It's all dug up. And that's what they do. Raccoons dig because they're rodents. That's what rodents do. Let me trim. And we haven't gotten rain in a while, so later when the sun goes down, we need to be watering here. Probably won't get to it later either. But cut off the dried parts. Yeah. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. Let me cut off the bottom part of these as well. Here's another colored green. It found itself over here. Where are you watching from? Can you tell me from where you're watching? Thank you. All right, so there's another bed of greens as well. All from the brassica family. Right here. Let me get the basket. All right. This here, in this bed, we have mustard greens, broccoli, and kale. The mustard green and the kale already. Broccoli, not so quite. Almost. Here's one. So these green, very green ones down there are the mustard greens. These can be cooked with the collard greens. Just steam or saute them. Let me show you another broccoli. This one is bigger. There it is right here. Nice. And oh, there's more coming up now. Okay. That's nice. They're out for one long time. There was only those two, but look now. I see a small one under here. Right there. And a bigger one right here. There. Yeah. So maybe next week I'll even see more. But I love this one. So nice and big. And these are the kale, curly kale I'm going to be harvesting. And I think I'll have time to wet the beds. Yeah. So let's get these. Then I'll show you the basket. And if you'd like to see what's going on in the rest of the garden, just stick around. Stick around and you'll see. All right. These are very tender. How do you enjoy your kale? There are many ways to prepare them. How do you prepare yours? I think I'm going to wet these. See, if I don't cover this, the raccoons will destroy the bed. We even have a couple stray cats I see coming in here. One of them doesn't look so stray. I guess just love to come into the garden. All right. All right, let me show you what I've gotten. See, all these greens can be cooked together. Here is what I've gotten. Curly kale, that's what it's called. And you see the reason why. Curly. I'll put this up here so you can see the basket. While I cover up. While I cover up the bed. Excuse me. Yeah. The netting keeps the pests out, big and small. Big pests, small pests. Oh, breezy. If you're just coming in, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Full Lauderdale Garden. Thank you for coming. I think by next week I'll be able to harvest those broccoli. Nice breeze coming through. Hmm. Yeah. So that's that bed. Now I needed to look carefully to see if there's any more okras. I don't know what those creatures are going to do tonight. Yes, I see one. Let me get my share. There's a little one here. Oh, I'm glad I came back because in a couple of days, some of these would not be any good. It'd be too old, too tough. See? That's that. And that space is where the other one is broken off. Let's cut it. I see another one. Mhm. Oh, here's another one too. Should be wearing my gloves for this, because I'm going to be itching. Okay. All right, so I got 4 nice ones. I wonder if there's any on this side. Let's check. Oh, I see a blossom though. Nice blossom under here. And these are the green and white bell peppers. Let me show you what it looks like when it's green before it starts changing colors. Get another one. This is the green and white. That's what it looks like. Even the leaves. Notice the leaves are green and white. But once the pepper changes color to, I think this one is red or orange, then the entire thing changes to that color. I see one that's about to change color, but if I don't want to mess with it, it might fall off. There's more under here. Wow, here's a big one. Hold on. One moment. Let me show you this. Look, oh my. This one is really big. They're supposed to be mini bell peppers is what they are. This is the first time growing this variety. Yeah, I hope the raccoons stay out of the bed. Now let's go check the papayas. See if there's any. We usually don't wait for them to get totally ripe because if we do, the birds will get to them first. So let's check. This is a young tree. You'll see some young papayas on it. And this one was planted just before this. You see how these are long? And look at these. These are round. And do you know, you could plant seeds that come from one papaya and still get some round and some long. Don't know how that happens, but that's what we discovered. Put this up so you can see. I'm going to take down one of those. Yeah, if I cut a papaya and put the seeds away and then plant them, yeah, you get trees with round ones and long ones. This one is ready. We have some already on the inside and we're going to give them away this weekend. Did you know that green papayas can be eaten? You can even cook them. Most times, the uncooked ones are made in salad. You shred them like you would carrots. And then you can cook these, cutting them up in chunks. And you can curry them and cook them the way you'd enjoy your meats. Yeah, this one is nice. Let's go check the other trees. Oh yeah, I see something. All right, look at that, there are a few up there that need to come down before the birds get to them. So how about I get ready for that? I'm gonna use my picker. I'm trying to get you out of the sun. But if I move you over here, you can't see. Okay, I think this is good. All right, let me get my picker. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you forgot your thumbs up though. Yeah, yes, you. Check it, check. It's you. Let me just let it fall so there are no holes in it. Or I could even climb up there on my step stool. Let's see something. If I use the other side, it's gonna spring a hole in it. And when I'm giving them away, I don't like to give them when they're all scratched up. That's what's gonna happen if I use this part. It's gonna get scratched. because it is so tight in there. Let's see what happens. Trying to unhook it from the stem. No, I think it's best if I just step on my ladder and get it. So just one moment. Let me get the ladder, the step stool. Okay, much better. See? Easier. It is. I have several of them up here. I'd rather give them away than let the birds pick at them. There you go. Two lovely ones here. Getting more than I anticipated. Okay, there's more on the other side. Now these up here, I'm not even gonna attempt. Oh, look at the big cluster. And this tree, we have been harvesting all year, all year. I'm, a, I'm, I think we have gotten about 200 papayas from this tree. It started way down here. And you see some branches trying to grow out of where they were. Yeah, taking us, look at that. Let me get it even closer for you. Yeah. Lots of papayas. Let me get these over here because I can reach these. When you're picking papaya from way up high, don't look up. Two things can happen. Papaya can drop right in your face, and the sap, this white thing here, the sap, you don't want that in your eyes. The sap is called papain. Papain is an enzyme that breaks down protein. So it's very good for you. Yeah, I think I think we have enough. Yeah. And like I told you, 3 days ago, I harvested 16 of them. And look at this. This is today's harvest. There's about 10. Mhm. No, I won't be able to fit all of them in the basket, but I'm just going to put what I can and then carry the rest in my hands. If you're just coming in, welcome. Welcome to our harvesting. Today's harvest involves string beans, okras, collard greens, celery, mustard greens, kale, and papayas. Mhm. Let me get these smaller ones on the top. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you like what you see? Then give a thumbs up. Do you like what you see? And subscribe. Look at that. This is going to be given away. Yeah. So let me take you around the garden. Marijo, here in the Philippines, we cook papaya with native chicken soup. So good. Yes, I was just saying to the folks here that you can cook the green ones and you can cook them just like you would your meats. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, Marie. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you've given a thumbs up. And please go ahead and subscribe. Let me take you around the rest of the garden. All right, this tree is called a hog plum tree. It's losing its leaves because that's what it does when it's about to start blossoming and fruiting. So all the leaves are going to come off. Then I'm going to see nice red blossoms and then fruits. So we're going to leave our basket right here and take you around the garden. This is the ackee tree, the Jamaican national fruit. These are late bearing fruits. The season is already over. We have harvested many, many, many fruits from this. So what you're seeing here are late ones. Yeah. And here is another avocado trees. This one has not yet borne any fruits, but I know it's going to bear fruit soon because early this year, the entire tree blossomed. When that happens, within 1 to 2 years, the tree will start bearing fruits. And check out one of our bunches of bananas. Oh, from where I'm now? Oh, I'm in the US, in the United States. Yeah, so that's one. And then, oh, I'm sorry about that. We have more. Oh, look at what's growing out of the container. Another papaya tree. And it's blossoming. So fruits will be coming soon. And here's another one. You see, we always have papayas all year round because we plant them at different time, different stages. Here is pineapple bed. Oh, I forgot to show you the other pineapple bed that was on the other side of the garden, way over there, where the hog plum tree is. There are two pineapple beds over there with some amaranth. Okay, so this is another pineapple bed, and we have some in container. Look at this beautiful butterfly. You see it? Mm-hmm. Yes, avocado with milk. So yummy. Oh, I never tried it with milk. Huh. Well, something new. So what do? You just Do you mix the avocado with the milk? How do you eat it? Mango tree. Oh, I'm coming. Miss Brown. Miss Brown Sugar. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Oh, I did pass. Okay. Here is a dwarf East Indian mango tree. Yes, avocado with milk, so yummy. Yeah, tell me how you do that avocado with milk. Never had it like that before. And here is another avocado, but this is also a dwarf. And if you check out videos on my channel and also a short, you will see we harvested three large avocados from this dwarf tree. One in January and two about 2 or 3 months ago. Mhm. And then we have our coconut, my favorite drink. Here it is, bearing fruits. And this is a dwarf coconut tree as well. See? We have yellow yam in these containers. It's going all the way up this palm tree. And another bunch of bananas right there in the corner. Just mix it with milk and put some ice and sugar. Wow. I'm going to try it. Hmm. Mix it with milk, ice, and sugar. But I've used avocado in smoothie. Is that a type of smoothie? Yeah, I put it in smoothie with other fruits, but never had it with just milk and sugar. All right, here's this banana, more banana plants, more banana plants, and our another dwarf Julie mango tree. Oops, almost lost you. This is a dwarf Julie mango. And check out another big bunch of bananas. This one has 9 hands on it. This is our compost bin. We put our kitchen scraps. There is chicken manure and other things in there. Mhm. And this is a star apple tree. Here's what I call our container garden, our pineapple container garden. We harvested 3 pineapples about 2 to 3 months ago. And here's another coconut tree, this bearing for the first time. It tried to bear earlier this year, but then the winds blew them off. This time they hold. Here's a plantain plant. Nothing on this one yet. I'll show you another one that has a small bunch. This is our sugar apple or sweet sop. When it's like this, it's going to lose its leaves and then get new ones. We even planted some pineapples under it. And a volunteer plant is growing from it too. This bell pepper, mini bell pepper. Oh, here's one that's ready. Check this out. Where do you get the dwarf trees? Oh, Irene, we got them at the nursery. You can go to any plant nursery and ask them for any dwarf, whatever you want. They may have them. Now you see this? This looks like, yeah, fruit flies or aphids. Let me take this off. One moment. So what I'm going to do is come some neem oil over here and spray them. I knew he was having some issues because look at the plants eaten up. Yeah, so volunteer plants. We didn't plant it. It came from, I think, our kitchen scraps. We even had tomatoes under there at one time and melon. And here is our container with our papaya seedlings. That's why we have so many papayas. You know, we plant them, keep the seedlings, and then we plant them at different times. Um, Miss Blessings, my AG, good morning, good afternoon. I'm saying good morning because I'm so used to being out here in the morning. Good afternoon, AG, born Jamaican. Miss Brown says, nothing like harvest of your own fruit and vegetable love. You're right. Yeah. What plant is that? Oh, which plant? The one where I got this. This is um mini bell pepper. That's on St. Croix. And which nursery location? That's on St. Croix. Don't understand. Yeah, well, if you have nursery in St. Croix, go ahead and ask them. This is some sweet sugar cane that we had, and we decided to plant parts of it. So they're growing in this box, but they're not going to stay in this box. We're getting ready to put them. I think in 2 days we're going to plant them somewhere else. And this is our leaf of life. Somebody gave us a piece of it, piece of leaf of life. Where where are you? You want to know where this garden is right now? It's in the United States. Yeah, that's where it is. And this is our jackfruit tree. Hasn't borne any fruits yet, but it's on its way to, it's getting there. We got it as a very young seedling. And now look at it. It is the 5th year. So jackfruit tree takes 5 to 7 years to bear fruits. This is in its 5th. Yeah. And here we have our nice herbs bed. These are basils, parsley, oregano, thyme. I need to get some more thyme in there too. And some green onions. Yeah. Gets a nice aroma from these basils. Very, very nice. So let's cover them up from the pests. Let me get it. Let me put it deeper into the ground so the wind, it doesn't blow away when the winds blow. Find the piece that goes right there. All right. All right, so here we have a dwarf coconut that we planted, but look what's growing in there, a squash. It's time for the coconut to come out anyway and go into the ground. But this squash is taking over, and I don't want to take it out. So we need to get this coconut out and leave the squash. Sorry about that. I almost lost you. Don't know what squash it is, but it's a type of squash. It could be pumpkin. It could be any kind of squash that's growing in there. Yeah, so it's time for this to come out and go into the ground. Also, you're not familiar with St. Croix? And I've never visited. I know it's an island, part of the United States territory, but I've never visited. Here's our Nesberry tree. It's a grafted tree, grafted with Nesberry and Sapodilla, and it is loaded. Fruits, small fruits, very sweet and delicious. Have you ever had them before? Have you ever had these? Oh, so I was going to show you that small bunch of plantains. Very small bunch. We just planted these papayas about 3 days ago. Small bunch, but hey, still some. Two, four, five, 7 fingers there. And these are bananas. Another small bunch of bananas right here. And another one right here. This one is, I think it's ready to be harvested now. Don't try not to leave them to ripen, or the animals will get them. And here's another bunch of this particular papaya grew very fast. Yeah, the tree is fruited very quickly. It could be a dwarf because we did have a dwarf tree, and when it starts fruiting so quickly down low, it's likely a dwarf. I'm going to show you another one that is a dwarf. And these are also plantains, no fruits yet. This one I think is also a dwarf. Look at that. Look how quickly it's fruiting. Very, very short. Yeah. More plantains. And another papaya. Your backyard is very big and full of fruit trees, Irene is saying. Looking good. Thank you, sir. Make sure you mail me some. Hey, G1. Oh, I think you're talking about the nurseberries, huh? And this is another coconut tree. What the winds blew off the coconuts. This tree, when heavy winds come around, this tree gets really battered with the winds. So we hardly have any. I'm always walking into cobwebs. Look at this. That's see that insect there spinning? Yeah, it's a cobweb right here. I try to keep them in the garden because the spiders, they take care of the mosquitoes and the other insects that you don't want into the garden. And here is our guava. It's full of guavas. And that's how this tree bears. When it bears a lot. Bears a lot. So we're always adding guava to our drink or giving away guavas. I love it in my drink with some ginger. Don't see any that's ready. This is the back of that nurseberry tree. Nurseberries, even the branches are underground and there are nurseberries down there too. So the guava is plentiful again. Yeah. Yes, and if you were here earlier when I was harvesting, these are the beds of the string beans, collard greens, celery, and over here we have tomatoes. I harvested the tomatoes from these yesterday. And down here I planted, let me see, they're coming up. I planted some callaloo because the bed was being infested with worms. The other set of callaloo was eaten up with worms, so I uprooted them and replanted. And I'm going to be fortifying the bed with something to prevent the worms from coming up. And this is more tomatoes. And of course, this is where we started at the broccoli, broccoli, mustard greens, and kale bed. Oh, I didn't show you the last of our June plums. June plums are finishing. I mean, it's been going on all year. So this little dwarf tree has given us a lot of June plums. Oh, here's a one hanging on. Oops, look at that. Came right off in my hand. I like them when they are um, ripe. You may also call them golden apples or pomsithia. They have many, many names. And this papaya tree decided to take over in the bed as well. So we just let it. We just once the papayas are harvested, we'll take it out of this bed. Yes, folks, and that's the extent of the garden. I really thank you so much. I said it was going to be a quick live, but it's longer than I anticipated. And we also have some other seedlings in here. But I thank you so much for coming. Oh, here's my basket. If you're just coming in, let me show you what we harvested. And please go ahead and subscribe. My analytics is showing that you're watching all the time, but I think you subscribe. But check. Are you one of those people who think you subscribe? But when you look, you really didn't. So this was harvested today. You sound like you are from the Caribbean. Yes, Irene. Yes, I was born in Jamaica. No sugar apple? Oh, AG born? You didn't see the tree? Let me show you. Oh, yeah. I mentioned that the tree, the leaves will be coming off very soon because that's what happened during the winter months. They get brown and brittle and then they fall off. And then the leaves start producing new ones. Here it is. Here are the leaves. This is it. Yeah, it's all dried up. The sugar apple or sweet sop and sour sop does the same thing. Now, we don't have any sour sop now because we planted twice and it just died. One summer, it totally burned up. It looks like somebody set fire. We went away and we came back. It looked like somebody set fire to the tree. That's how burnt it was and crisp. So I don't think we are successful when it comes to soursop. Yes, so this is where I'm going to leave you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for your time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for those of you who have commented. And I hope you have a blessed weekend. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others. And remember, this week I've been telling you, reach out to someone you haven't spoken to or seen in a long time. Give them a call or a text. And take care until next time. You need to put dry grass. Are you saying around the sugar apple tree? Dry grass around the sugar apple? Love always, sister. Yes, AG born. Irene, I'm thinking you're talking about the sugar apple. Dry grass? Okay, I'll try that. Yeah. I always love. Oh, you know what I learned also from a subscriber? You know those of you who have fruit trees, and if you plant sugar apple, you notice that ants are always all over the fruit. And she told me to do one thing, and it worked. She said, sprinkle some, what's that thing called again? That spice, that brown spice. My goodness. My memory's gone. You saying around the, yeah, cinnamon. Yes, Irene, thank you. Sprinkle some cinnamon on the fruits, and let me tell you, I did that, and the next day they were all gone, and I was able to harvest my fruit and enjoy it. Yeah. So I like when you leave suggestions. So now that you say, put some dry grass, because I have grass all the time. Put some dry grass around the tree. Yeah, we'll definitely try that. Yes, thank you so much. So have a blessed weekend, everybody. Take care of yourself.